You're live, pal. Your excitement is an inspiration to us all.
Thanks.
So how long are you going to be awake after this video ends?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
10 minutes.
Well, then I guess we better get it in. Let's see. I see thumbs up, but I do not see any people yet, which is a curious thing that there's more thumbs up than people. We'll get there. Hello, friends. And you are our friends. Today's live stream, super short. This guy, look at him. Oh, he cracked. He's tired. First day of school, not pumped. Pumped?
No.
Was the first day of school lit?
No.
Would you care to tell us about the first day of school?
It was just like any other day.
Well, the day before you didn't go to school.
Any other school day.
Let me ask you this. The guy that you went on record last year, he have any, or last week, did he have anything to say to you?
No.
So then that was a total myth. Oh, there we go.
Did he have anything to say to you?
Yeah, you better mute that.
You get it twice.
No.
All right. This is the quickest things have like actually gone up. It would happen this way that we're going to do a short video. So the stream's working. It appears the mic's working. It appears everything's working. Just jinxed us. Don't know how long we're going to be here. Probably about 20 minutes. For this live stream, me and Mr. Excitement are trying the new Mac and Cheetos Creamy Cheddar. What did we do the last time? Fire?
Yeah, spicy Cheeto themed things.
So, a first for us. We're actually going to cook something during the live stream and then eat it fresh. We've got the oven set to 450 degrees. This is going to bake for 10 to 11 minutes, and then we're going to eat it. Your thoughts?
Can't wait.
I could tell your excitement, much like the 20 people that watch. You know, it's not our normal time of day. It's going to take some getting used to. But this video will be out there for the ages, for the millions and millions to see. Local Walmart, this is what you get for $5. Not very many. Is there a number count on the box? No. At a guesstimate, I'm going to go with 20. So you got two choices, my young friend.
What's that?
And your enthusiasm is contagious. You can go put 5 of these on that and slap it in the oven, or you can entertain these people.
I'll put 5 of those and slap it in the oven.
Very good. He is not adjusting well to the new schedule. He's having a bit of a adjustment period. But he kind of always does. This is the last time he'll have to do it. It's that one right there, my friend. Already set out. Gonna do it on a pizza pan because it worked so well last time. There's a bit of a delay. Now let's read some comments. Q does this thing where his schedule, one day he will stay up all night and then the next day he will go to sleep at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. He flip-flops. He started the first day of school in the middle of a flip when he should have flopped. So you guys see, sometimes when we don't make videos, you take this version of Q and you turn it down to about a 2 from this excitement that he's displaying now. So the teacher that you badmouthed last week.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Well, then you dodged a bullet until somebody gets mad at you and shows it to you.
Ah, what are you going to do? Who cares?
Miranda Loper says, Q is just Q. Let's see. Let's try to keep this under 1 hour. Mr. Pete, we're going to try to keep this under 1/2 hour today. Let's see. Joseph Anderson. Hello, fellas. Hello, Joseph. Emily Gross. Howdy. Mr. Pete, once again, Georgia is here. You know, I don't know if your name is pronounced Finks or Sphinx. There's no S. Let's see. Elizabeth Ricard. Yes, you have joined us, and I will be doing the heavy lifting. He's keeping his eyes open. He's eating the mac and Cheeto. He's giving a grade. And then he's going to bed.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. What's the thing you're most excited about for senior year?
Graduating, I guess.
Yes, I am torturing him. Any questions for Q? Mr. Electric. Yeah, it's going to be that way for a minute. Yes, Tyler Joseph Smith. I know Raw is on. And you know what? I haven't watched it in 4 weeks, so I'm not missing anything. But I will not miss SmackDown, and I will catch up on Raw. Somehow I have a feeling that probably Dean Ambrose, The Miz, or Roman Reigns is on at this very moment saying the same shit they said last week and the same shit they're going to say next week. At a guess. My cat is playing fussy with me, and dude, look, it just freaked me the hell out. I knew it wasn't you. I thought we had a giant rat. Hello, Jason. You have caught us in the middle of the excitement of a live mac and Cheetos display. We are cooking them as we speak. Q, he got overamped before the video began, and now he's so amped he don't know what to do with himself. What's wrong with Ric Flair? Earlier today, he was placed in a medically induced coma.
Cool.
When reached for comment, his manager said, "Woo." Not really. That part didn't happen. But Mean Gene Okerlund just a little while ago kind of let the cat out of the bag about Ric Flair. They had been saying heart problems, and then suddenly Mean Gene chimes in with, "Hope Ric Flair is okay with his colon problems." So maybe the Nature Boy didn't want that getting out. Dave, the drum major. Work day shift, so I understand. Feel like I went through the original Suplex City, Taz Benoit, Angle, and Steiner. Jeez, damn, man. Why does Q look so down today? He's usually so pumped.
I'm tired.
Well, you got to remember, new audience every 10 minutes. First day of school. He normally is like just now getting up. And so we took his schedule in one day and turned it on its head. He's being a super trooper to even be here today. I told him, if you could show up on camera, keep your eyes open, all you got to do is eat mac and Cheetos. And point at comments that you think are worthy. I haven't seen point at no comments yet, but... How long does it take you to adjust your schedule?
A week. I don't know.
So, for the next week, it'll be me and Mr. Excitement, but that kind of guarantees that the next live stream, he's going to be pumped. Backflip?
No.
Chug a gallon of pickle juice? Gallon of milk?
No.
Yeah, he's on his way out. You guys start on the 31st. They used to start here. Every year that he's gone to school here, they just keep getting earlier and earlier. I think your summer vacation was like, I don't know, it felt like 2 months, 10 days this year.
Something like that.
Hopefully they aren't as garbage as the Dorito cheese things. Well, Trevor Phillips, we already did the review of the Flaming Hot, and the texture of these was better than the Burger King version. The Burger King version is deep fried, and so all the flavor came off of the outside, and it all had the same consistency. When you cook these in the oven, the outside is crispy like it's supposed to be, but the inside has the mac and cheese quality that you want. So unless something horribly goes wrong here, we're thinking it should be all right. Gallon of tropical juice. Ooh. He's a senior. Yes, he is.
That'd be a good 1 in 7.
Well, I don't know about a gallon of it. No, Q's not lit. He's burnt. Hey.
Hey.
Hashtag burnt. Why aren't you watching Raw? New audience every few minutes. Because probably right now Roman Reigns is pinning someone because that's what he does. Plus, man, in the age of TiVo, Raw is 3 hours and 7 minutes long. Why do you really want to give them that much time? You can knock that down to about 2 hours, 12 minutes. Save yourself, an hour of your life. So I never watch Raw live anyway. Yes, prayers for Ric Flair. Oh yeah, you're right. If you properly fry anything, it's hard to mess up. Yeah, but we are talking about BK. The Doritos, do you remember doing those?
Yeah.
Which one would you say better? I know the flavor, we know the outcome, but texture. Did you like the Doritos or the mac and Cheetos we had the other day better?
The mac and Cheetos.
Yeah. So here we are. We're amping this up. It's got about another 3 minutes to cook. And I could be totally wrong. This could just be horrible. Q, what about them senior girls?
What about them?
He's more of a 10th grade guy himself. Hey, I got a reaction. I got him to move. My Bonacute finna bully all them freshmen. Yeah. Don't you keep up, man. Bullying is out, Trevor. Love is in. And I'm just going to say this those of you that watch the live streams, those of you that know Q's likes as the live stream goes on, I think I got really lucky this week, considering what's going on in the world, that I got this Q.
Oh.
Because other Q would have probably by this point done had us booted off of YouTube and put all over social media for something.
I really don't think I say things that crazy.
All they got to do is just take a clip and chop it.
Who's they? Who's watching our videos trying to wait for us to slip up to take it out of context? And then again, who would care?
They know who they are. It's that guy right there. The one on the left side of Paul Ladd. It's him.
Tim?
He's been conducting and compiling all the stuff you've been saying. He's going to make a supercut of it that will last 23 seconds and put it out into the world.
And then 8 people will watch it, and then they'll be like...
And then one
"That guy's a
person on
douchebag."
Twitter will get a hold of it and put hashtag Charlottesville on it, and then you will be, like, in big trouble.
Cool.
Not so much. Not yet, Rye. What did Rye ask? Have I been summoned yet? No, Rye. It's good to see you, though. It's going to be short. Like 30 minutes. We're almost there. This guy, it's a race against the clock. I'm trying to get like a Cheeto down his throat before he passes out. If he passes out like mid-Cheeto, he could die. I believe in this state they don't have the thing where I have to help him. So,
Oh, do not resuscitate?
not even do not resuscitate. I've been getting, well, I don't know that you do know. Change.org or whatever, you get these things where you can sign a petition on Facebook.
Yeah.
I actually signed one the other day. Apparently, like in Colorado, if you and I are driving down the road and we get out to change a tire and somebody hits you and runs you over, I can just get back in the car and leave because I didn't run you over and I don't have to call anyone.
Cool.
So apparently this has happened quite a bit in Colorado lately.
Isn't that called the Good Samaritan law where you're supposed to step in? And...
Like them fools that let the guy drown?
Yeah.
I always thought that was a thing everywhere. But no, I guess human decency has to be legislated. Whatevs, man. Pumped for Better Call Saul Season 4 getting improved. Yes, and we will be even more pumped once we watch Season 3. Him and the Big Brother fixation. I'll have room in my one show a week schedule in 3 weeks when Twin Peaks is gone. So now we are about at the part where we're going to take those out of the oven. Do you want me to do it? Do you want to speak to the people?
I'll take about.
Here's a plate. I would use one of those things you put on your hand to keep from burning it. I'm not being a smart ass. You're a little tired. I love this guy, but sometimes he gets tired super quick. You can almost, it's like a balloon deflating. I've watched the life literally leave his eyes in the middle of a conversation. Like 45 minutes ago, he was good, but then he ate, and it's been like this ever since. And he ate Chick-fil-A, by the way, his favorite.
2 casualties. Forget about it.
Wow.
I'm tired. I'm falling apart.
There were 5, and now there's 3. I'm gonna go
5
get,
entered the oven. 3 came back.
Honestly though, that's 2 bites for the one, and then 3. We're 3 bites. I'm gonna cut 1 in half. How hot are they? Super?
Give them like a minute or 2.
All right. Do you think those missiles from NK can reach us?
Yes.
Some of us. We're in the middle of the country, so not so much, but we don't want none of it. Gotta watch what I say.
Why? Stop watching what you say.
Political stuff you can't really say. I will just say that we are the greatest nation on earth, is what people say. And how it is that we can't get to one little pudgy dude with a bad haircut and shut him up without having to go to a bunch of violence is very well beyond me. That's what I'll say. Q needs some B12.
What's that?
It's a vitamin.
I don't think that's going to wake me up. I don't think that's going to help anything.
Well, it has meth in it.
B12?
Yeah, didn't you know that? That's why the doctors are always pushing it on people.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically, Lee's saying that you need to do some, yeah. Hello, Silver Anon. It's been a minute. I think. Q needs B75.
What's B75?
That's like B12, but it's got more meth. No?
I thought B12 was in energy drinks.
Yeah, it is. In fact, it's probably in this one. I think B12...
Well, then what is B12? Then it's not meth, it's an energy drink.
Wow, you are tired. I could tell you anything at this point. It's just a vitamin.
Oh.
I believe it's one of the ones, like, if you go in for exhaustion or dehydration, that if they give you a shot, it's one of those super feel-good ones, quick. How about B-52? No. He does not want an injection from Fred Schneider. Trust me on that, for the two of you that understand what I'm talking about.
See the guy who sings that song, Love Shack?
Love Shack, baby! That guy.
Yeah.
Hold on, here it is. Wait for it. And it's as big as a whale!
Is he still alive?
You do not want to be injected by the man that's as big as a whale.
Is he still alive?
Yes. No. See, you're just... Finally, my first Mr. Happy 0121 live stream. I swear each live stream it either notified me too late or I was at work. And he's too tired to move, and we're only going to be on like 10 more minutes. I'm so sorry. But we're here now. And Goofy Gonzalez, OCP, we read your comment and your name. All right, let's cut this in half. Yeah, the texture is awesome, dude. This camera is so horrible on the live streams. All right. Hard outer shell. Look at the excitement. Inside is soft. You actually have the orange flavoring, which you weren't getting. Orange flavoring? You know, the Cheeto flavoring, which you weren't getting from BK. Bite one. I like this. Big improvement.
Tastes kind of like movie theater popcorn.
You may be tired, man, but I'm telling you, you've been throwing straight fire on these comparisons.
Thanks.
I don't know, maybe did you sell your soul like Robert Johnson? You go to the crossroads and be like, all I need from you is the ability to compare foods to other foods.
I summoned the demon to be able to do that.
The Crossroads Demon did his work. You've been on fire. Before we take that bite, I saw the question. Right now, when I bought these, they were in an odd place by the Oreo churros at Walmart. But now, if you go through your in-display caps at Walmart Supercenters, they have a whole freezer full of them. Bite two. Look, T-Love, I understand that I'm not very energetic, but I'm doing the best I can, all right? So why don't you back up off my ass? It's hard to keep up with this guy's frenetic pace.
It is.
You ready? Bite two. Bite three. Now you've spread your disease to me. You can go ahead and finish that.
I'll wait for bite three.
That was bite three.
Oh.
That's what I say. I'm catching you're tired.
Rock Lobster.
Another fine B-52 song.
That's right.
You got to read all that. Goofy Gonzalo, you can be our press agent because that is a perfectly executed bunch of BS you just wrote. Thank you. Everybody had matching towels.
What?
For a young guy, Q's always tired and or sick. He's really not.
I have a terrible immune system.
He is sick a lot. I can't do that one, but tired. Let's just say that the hours I want to film video are not conducive to the hours he wants to make video.
It's true.
Probably if I came to your home at 4:30 a.m. on a Tuesday with a camera and said, hey, let's eat some Cheetos. Unless you were really stoned, a night shifter, or a weirdo, I probably wouldn't get very far in the door before you took the Cheetos and shoved them up my ass and then like punched me in the face. He doesn't have like the opportunity to do that yet, but he's getting there. Hello, there it is. Cody Reader asked. Thank you, Cody. We were beginning to wonder.
Oh. Cheetos are getting to me.
After I answer this question, he's going to grade and then we're going to let him go to bed.
I'm good now.
We're related because he's my little boy. He's my son. I am old, and I am a bit creepy, but I'm not an old creepy guy that hangs around teenage boys. Nope. Not even what? The one people always think I'm your uncle.
Yeah.
No.
No.
If I had a I keep wanting to call you a nephew. If I had a nephew that age, I ain't hanging around with him. That's weird. Got no use for you until you're of drinking age, and then we can go hang out. And you can buy me some beers. All right. Yes, Q is a senior as of today, first day. That's why he's so pumped. Are you ready to grade this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. What grade do you give the Mac and Cheetos creamy cheddar?
94. It's pretty good.
94? Now, because we have the caveat and we're not editing, of course, when he says a 94, he's not comparing it to the great chefs of the world. He's comparing it to other things in the frozen food aisle.
Or just how much on a scale of 1 to 10 I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We always get the one guy that never understands that we're grading it with like, kind, and quality. Always that guy.
That'd be retarded if you graded this in reference to like the greatest thing you could ever eat, because then everything would be like mediocre. Even this would be like a 40. You know?
It's not something that happens every video now. It's like every 5th video, but there's always a guy. You mean to tell me that you're going to give this an 87? What do you give a great steak from blah, 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 blah?
Great steak. Why
are you watching this video if you're worried about it? Okay. I'm going to go with your 94. That was anticlimactic. You nailed it when you said it tastes like movie theater popcorn.
It does.
But I'm telling you guys, the entire process is better than it was for BK. I think I had this 3 different times from BK, and there was always something wrong. One time they fried the flavor off. One time it was the same texture all the way through. The other time it wasn't quite done. Anything you want to add besides I'm going to bed?
Yeah, I have read Joey's World Tour's comment section is pretty wild. Pretty debaucherous, pretty disgusting.
It really was when he was first featured on Leafy. It was like 80-20.
Just people saying absurd stuff.
People wanting to do scratch and sniff car seat type shit. Now it's like 20-80 people love
funny.
Joey. My grandma is anorexic.
What? Okay.
But is the price justifiable? If you compare it to the BK, you are getting like half as much more for the same price. If you compare it to other things in the freezer aisle, I believe it's a better deal than the Doritos. This is closer to, yes, it's an okay deal. Now, if you're a person that weighs 450 pounds and you're going to eat 50 to 100 of these at a pop, probably not cost effective. I'm a big BK fan. Yes, Julian, we mean to rate this a 94. But we could rate a steak that we like in 85 compared to other steaks we like.
It's true.
It is damn true.
I hate steak.
Do you like the BK Cheesy Tots? I don't remember. We did the review, so if you type in Mr. Happy 0121 BK Cheesy Tots, we'll tell you in that video, but that was the one and only time I ever had them. I'm serious, man. I'll let you off. If you want to go to sleep, you look just miserable.
Well, I'm going to sleep. I'm pretty tired. Let me get that backpack. You can clean it.
He's going to get a backpack so I can wash it for him. He's now going into the backpack. He's getting an object that looks, I don't know, it's about this big. What is that, a Lego? There's a clip. He's injecting the Legos into the, he's now pointing the Lego, and he's clicking back something here. I don't understand what you're doing. Pointing it at me. I don't get it. This would be a good point if I just cut the camera off. Nah, he didn't do any of those things. He's cleaning out a backpack. Thank you, Miranda. You know, I don't know what to do without him. So I guess we'll go about 3 more minutes. If you guys have any questions that I can answer, we'll do it, and then we'll call it a day. Gonna go the extra 3 minutes just to get close to 30 minutes for Mr. OCP that was so pumped we were here live, only to get a sleepy guy and a sweaty guy. Chicken fried steak. I knew there was something I liked about you, Rye. But you can only enjoy chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes, and the mashed potatoes have to have no gravy on them. Then you take your chicken fried steak and insert it into the mashed potatoes. And if you want to complete the triumvirate of getting really fat, just eat some white bread with that for no reason. Kind of fearing Q will go away to college next year. Then Mr. Happy 0121 is going to be full of Skype calls. No. I'm going to pull a bad 80s sitcom and move across the hallway in the dorm from him because I still have credits that I need. I think I could handle that. No, no gravy. Gravy? Are you savage? Brown gravy is like cancer. There is only one gravy worth having in this whole entire world. It's white gravy on biscuits and gravy. I don't want your crappy brown broth all over my Thanksgiving dinner. Those people always pushing the gravy agenda at Thanksgiving with the gravy boat. It's a friggin' boat of gravy. I don't need that. I've got turkey. Q is the star of the show anyways. It's true. His magnetic personality, his hard work, his cute hair. You guys see, always forget, there was a point a while back that I teased shaving my head live on video and going hatless. But then no one ever reminded me. I like brown gravy way more than white. Your vociferous lexicon is what makes me love you, Greg. Well, thank you. At least it's something. You guys did the sriracha sauce with nuggets. What about the sandwich? The chicken sandwich, we're kicking it around. I think probably the next review we're going to do is going to come from Sonic, even though I'm not real enthused about it unless you guys have something better. One of those 3 dunkable sandwich things. I know that, let's see, Arby's has something out. But otherwise, I'm not too enthused about it. We did the nuggets and the sriracha mac in one video. By the way, try the sriracha mac. People have asked, well, how did you do that? It only comes in packets. They're Burger King. They have extra sauce. They can do it for you. Did you see KBD got $500 to shave his beard? I did not. No. Did he do it on a live stream? Did he do it in video? How did that go? I don't know how, but your channel is magic. I will always skip through other YouTube videos. You guys make a duo I can never skip on. Except now we're a single. So, I finally found Oreos cereal. Dude, here where we're at, in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, that shit is like everywhere. Like our local Walmart on the seasonal aisle, where they have all the weird crap, they have like half an aisle full of it. Apparently it's not selling. No Joseph Anderson, and I'm not going to read the comment because, you know, someone will take you seriously. I want that Mega Man Legacy Collection too. Are you getting Sonic Mania the game? I used to play Sonic. Q has never played Sonic, so we will not. Q's probably already rocking the Z's. I can see like where his light would be off or on. The light is off and the fan is on. So shortly. Maybe with $500, KBD can buy a personality. Down payment. Did Megan have a good first day? Indeed she did. Megan is actually doing something very important for me at this very moment. She is one room away on Fistfight Watch on Big Brother Livestream because when I came on here, they were about that close to a physical altercation, but I still showed up for you guys. He could put one on layaway. Who's Megan? Megan is Q's twin sister. They don't look alike though. Buy a bunch and sell it on eBay. Ah, you're taking a chance, Dave. Although people like the endorsement would pay like $12 for it if they didn't have it. I have almost made it full 30 minutes. I have never seen Megan before. There's a live stream that she sat down with me not too long ago and we went maybe an hour plus. If you go after this and find the live stream where we drink the dirt soda, there you will see Megan. And I will tell you, we did a 1 in 7 that day and she was more of a trooper than me. We put a bunch of crap in a blender and she finished hers, God bless her. And she hasn't been invited back since because no one shows up me and Q. You need to get the Polar Unicorn Seltzer. I'm not going to lie, Miranda, I don't know what that is. Sub to my channel, I'm a new YouTuber. Hard road to hoe, buddy. Will you be on Sunday? I'm not going to lie, probably for the next week, we don't know. It'll be Sunday or Monday. Once he gets his footing and his schedule right, I'm hoping to go back to Sundays. And as you saw, the people wanting to know why I was on during Raw this week, there'll be a hell of a lot of people wanting to know why I'm on during SummerSlam. And yes, I know the vast majority of you don't watch, but you'd be surprised how many of our people do watch wrestling. You're a great father. God bless you. Do the best I can. Wow, a twin sister just like Star Wars. Yes, and Q has a mechanical hand as well. Crystal Pepsi review. Just go into your search box, type Mr. Happy 0121 Crystal Pepsi. We did 3 different videos. I just came to this live stream, but have you already done the review on the regular mac and Cheetos? Yes, and my co-host left outspoken terms. In a nutshell, it's better than the BK because the outside is crispy, the inside is soft, better flavor, better overall experience. We both gave it a 94. There you go, 2 reviews in 1. Are you in a real room or is it a studio prop corner, possibly a green screen? Hey, what's this? I don't recall Han Solo driving this in the original Star Wars. Anybody? No, it's not prop at all or a green screen. But I will tell you, it looks, the rest of my house, well, my room looks like this except neater. I'm a neat freak when it comes to like my comic books and my figures. But if you walked in this house, it looks like every other adult person's house, and then you round a corner and then there is just this here. And it delights me to watch people enter the house, walk around, and then discover this and be afraid to ask and wonder what in the hell is with this weird random display of junk in this guy's corner. Complete with autographed Chester Rushing photo. Sometimes I tell him, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just let him wonder. Greg's a Samoan. Are you calling me fat? How many pop figures do you have? Pop figures, not that many. Less than 30, but the ones I have are the ones I want. Currently, I have 2 more Twin Peaks ones I want, and then I've got the whole set. What I've been buying lately for figures are the Todd McFarlane Lost figures from years ago, and I enjoy a value, so you have to really shop to get one of those for under 50. Trust me, if you go on eBay now and the ones that are under 50, I've already got those. Let's see. Did you see the video Ric Flair that I posted on your Facebook post? No, maybe not. How long ago did you post it, Mercedes? Julian, how did you start making YouTube videos? YouTube used to be a very different place. You could be very ruthless to people, and people weren't so butthurt about every single thing you said or did. So to amuse myself, I used to make really, really bad videos. They're still back there, a few of them. Probably 90% of them are gone, but go find the orange video. That's a great example. You make a purposely bad video, you put it out there, and then wait for people to come say how bad the video is, because they used to say it in pretty insulting terms, and then you just go right at them. You flame the hell out of them, and then they come back, and then you beat them into submission. And I found that over time, people were coming to subscribe to watch me shit talk the people that were downing my crappy videos. It was fun. And for whatever reason, occasionally people started taking these horrible, and I'm not even, go look. It looks like it's got 3 pixels shot on a Fisher Price. People started taking these things seriously somewhat, and we had a couple with millions of views. I think we have 3 videos in excess of 3 million views now. But there was no life in that. At a certain point, I ran out of insults for people, for the most part. Those of you on Facebook and Instagram still know that I love to just flame assholes from time to time and then take pictures of it and post it on other social media. So rather than just let their channel die, Q and I decided to do something together. And what we came upon was food reviews because, here's the sad truth, it was kind of a no-brainer. If you can't think of a topic to talk about or have something in common every day, there's always new food coming out, except for right now. And then if we wanted to talk about other stuff, we could just put it in where we wanted. That's how come we're different than most food reviewers. We don't just review food, but we do other stuff. So that's how the channel came to be. Marvel or DC as far as movies? Marvel, except for Wonder Woman. Best one when he unlocks a car door with a potato. Yeah, that's a great example. And I'm not wearing a hat. So there you go. Do you accept personal Facebook friend request? Kind of. I do and I don't. It's one of those, if you go look at the Mr. Happy, I usually answers myself. It's no great mystery as to who I am or how to find me. I kind of get a vibe. I'm not going to give away what the secret is, but there's like a vibe you can get when someone requests you don't know. I go look and make sure that their page wasn't invented 3 minutes ago and that they have more than 2 friends. And then when I look at it, if their friends all look like Hell's Angels, no offense, Hell's Angels, I may turn it down. If you look like a normal person, I'll accept it. I don't know. It's completely up to you guys, and I guess once you send it, it's completely up to me. But don't take it personally. Just, if I don't accept, look at your Facebook and go, wonder what put him off of that. Perhaps it's a fact that I only have 2 friends, and they're both from foreign countries with lots of vowels in their names. Just don't want to be hacked, friends. Hello, Miranda. You're all over. Let's see. Let me get back in here before we go. You have over 200 Funko Pop figures. Let me find my jewel. This is the Pink Trunk CM Punk Hot Topic exclusive. And if you go on eBay right now and look for this guy, on various days I have seen this pop figure go from $75 to $500. Now, I don't know what it's sitting at today, but this is probably my rarest and most expensive. I know people that have them that are ridiculous, but I don't buy them to collect them. I buy them for fun. I've been trying to find the Thundercats pops. Somebody was asking me about that the other day. Is Q adopted? Yeah, that's what I would do. I would choose to be a single father that went and adopted 2 kids without a maid or a penthouse or a jazzy theme song when one of us walked in the room. No, he's mine. How does CM Punk taste compared to Mac and Cheetos? Probably like Pepsi. Nobody? If you could pick, which haircut would you force Q to have for the rest of the school year? My brain shuts off when you say the word force, so I wouldn't force him to have anything. I mean, I wouldn't even choose for him. He can do whatever he wants. Because at some point, he'll get like, I don't know, bitter. Let's see. There you go, Jason. Thank you. Megan looks Filipino. Interesting. Did you know that Batista was Filipino? He doesn't look Filipino to me. Unless he was like 4 of them squashed together. All right. I think I'm good here. I appreciate your support as I try to speak. And, you know, it's hard to do these by yourself. Big props to Ian K. Hey, buddy. Am I talking too loud? Keeping you awake?
Just getting water. Did
you miss the people?
Yeah.
You know, your hair has gotten 30% bigger since you sat here. He's getting a water. With the hair in that sudden door opening, you look like Kramer from Seinfeld. Now if you could just say Jerry without using the N-word, we would have something. I saw that new Death Race movie, Jason, when it first came out. I enjoyed it. I believe the guy that's the lead in that is Manu Bennett from Arrow. It was pretty decent. Tell Q to stop watching the propagandist Stick Six Sex and that guy. You know, Porta Player, we had made it the whole show. The whole thing. No, he's not. He just walked through and got a water, and I swear his hair was like this big, and he opened the door just like Kramer from Seinfeld. I wish maybe we should do one of those multicam shoots like Mr. Personality Ken Domick does. He went 3 hours, didn't he? Howl tilts head. Oh, on a live stream? We went 4 hours once. The world needs Mr. Rogers again. Death Race 3 is great too. I didn't even know there was a Death Race 3, sir. I don't even think that Death Race 2 is Death Race 2. I think it's Death Race 2000 something. All right, I'm going to get up and shut this off now. before I do, any closing thoughts, friends? Anything you want to see me review besides Sonic tomorrow? Death Race 9, Race to the Death of the franchise. No, that was actually Death Race 1. The original Death Race, if you've never seen it, it's on YouTube. Just go ahead, shut me up, search it now, and just go watch about 10 minutes of the original Death Race. So bad that you'll love it. Let's see, Sylvester Stallone has a big part in that movie. I'm assuming it was before Rocky. What's great about the new Death Race is the special effects seem to actually be worse in the new one than they were for the Roger Corman one from the 70s. Wrap your head around that. Sharknado. I kind of enjoyed Sharknado. I have not watched Sharknado 5. Chicago versus New York pizza. I've only had Chicago pizza, so I can't speak correctly on that. David Carradine is Frankenstein. David Carradine has a lot to answer for. He was like the originator of, the weird hanging suicide, I believe. Deep dish or thin crust? If you're in doubt about a pizza place, go with thin crust because it's harder to screw up. But if it's somewhere you genuinely enjoy, go with the deep dish. Yeah, it was on purpose, I guess. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. Next week's live stream will be longer. Q will be more awake. Things will happen, but we probably won't cook anything during that video. We'll probably just like blend something. Goodbye, friends. Here's the part where I have to get up. I don't have a button, so I'm just going to get up. The camera's just going to show the room, and then I'm going to turn off the camera. Goodbye. Or maybe I won't turn it off. Maybe it'll be a 24/7 live stream of this room. Nah.